AI is creating incredible opportunities in customer experience. Faster service, better insights, more personalization, less friction when it's done right. But there's another side emerging that leaders must pay attention to.
Welcome. You're with Brad Cleveland, bringing vision and clarity to customer experience, customer service, and contact centers.
Recently, the Wall Street Journal highlighted concerns from two engineers deeply involved in building AI coding tools. As the journal puts it, Mario Zechner and Armin Ronacher helped launch the agentic AI craze, but they're warning about something they call vibe slop. Their concern isn't that AI is useless. In fact, they use AI heavily themselves and are deeply involved in developing it. Their warning is that some organizations are replacing thoughtful design and testing and expertise and long-term thinking with prompting AI to generate things quickly. And over time, they believe the result can become buggy, fragile, low-quality systems that don't hold up well. One of the engineers put it this way: you have software that's now very, very buggy compared to before. That phrase stuck with me because I think this idea applies far beyond software development. I think there's a growing risk of slop in customer experience itself. Not because AI is bad, but because speed without judgment creates problems. Just a quick note, if this kind of content on customer service and customer experience is helpful, you can subscribe or follow wherever you're watching or listening now. And if you'd like these ideas delivered to your inbox each week, visit bradcleveland.com/newsletter. So what does slop look like in customer experience? Well, it can show up in a lot of ways. AI-generated emails that sound polished but hollow. Chatbots that are technically correct in answering questions but that frustrate customers. Disconnected channels that don't share context. Personalization that feels robotic. Automation that removes friction for the company while creating friction for the customer. Or organizations rushing to deploy AI without enough thought around quality standards, escalation paths, employee training, or the emotional side of interactions. And here's the challenge. At first, some of this can actually look successful. Average handling time improves, costs go down, deflection rates increased, but underneath the surface, trust may be eroding. Customers feel less understood, employees may feel less empowered, and organizations may slowly accumulate what many are calling organizational debt. In software, they talk about technical debt. In customer experience, I think there's a parallel. Short-term efficiency decisions that create long-term complexity and frustration and instability. Organizational debt. One of the most interesting points in the article was the concern that organizations may be eliminating junior engineers too quickly in the belief that AI can simply replace them. That matters because junior talent eventually becomes senior talent. The same principle applies in customer experience, of course. If organizations become overly dependent on AI while reducing opportunities for people to develop judgment and communication skills and problem-solving ability and really understanding customers, they may weaken their future capabilities. Because great customer experience has never been about just answering questions. It's about judgment, empathy, trust, creativity, knowing when the moment calls for a human being. I believe the strongest organizations will use AI to strengthen people, not bypass them. Now, to be clear, I'm very optimistic about AI. I think AI will dramatically improve customer experience. It already is. I've seen it happen, and I've been involved in a number of these projects. One organization recently deployed AI to help summarize customer conversations and surface relevant knowledge to agents in real time. It's been a game changer. But importantly, they didn't position it as replacing judgment. They positioned it as helping employees spend less energy searching and more energy listening, solving problems, and building trust. And that's a very different mindset from simply trying to automate people away. I think that distinction matters enormously. The organizations getting this right tend to approach AI very differently. They aren't simply asking, what can we automate? They're asking, how do we create great experiences? They build strong foundations first. They define quality clearly. They keep humans meaningfully involved. They test carefully, they listen to employees, they improve continuously, and they think beyond the next quarter. That matters because in many industries, we're still in the early days of this transition. The decisions leaders make now may shape customer trust for years. A practical leadership test is this. Don't just ask, did AI reduce workload? Ask, did it improve trust? Did it reduce customer effort? Did it help employees perform better? Did it strengthen the relationship? Because efficiency without experience improvement can create slop very quickly. AI is going to move fast. It already is, of course, probably faster than any technology shift most of us have seen in our careers. But speed alone isn't strategy. The organizations that win won't simply be the ones that automate the fastest. They'll be the ones that combine AI speed and capability with human judgment, strong foundations, and experiences customers can trust. Because in the end, the future of customer experience shouldn't be slop. It should be smarter, simpler, more human, and more valuable for everyone involved.